Morning everyone, it's Saturday morning, the 21st of September, about 7:30 or so. I was up early there, normal time, getting ready to come out with milk. Coffee, tea and toast up Ellen, she was awake early, and Myrna got up to come down, she couldn't sleep, whatever, she was down, so she turned on the telly and was starting to watch a movie, and watch it with me dad. So didn't have the heart. Well, I told her I had to go to work, but then sat down for 15 minutes and we watched a bit of the Minions. So sometimes you get really busy and you just bury your head and plow on, and just sometimes you just have to stop and spend time with the ones you love. So we sat on the couch, Myrna had hot chocolate, I drank my coffee, watched a bit of movies, and had to peel myself off the couch to come out. Had a bit of a head on me all week, just a bit of a head cold floating around in the background there, so energy levels have been low and motivation to do work has been lower. So look, feeling a bit better this morning, and we're just going to tip it along there now. The sunshine really helped actually last week. It was good for the soul. Probably the longest stretch of sunshine and sunny weather we've had all summer, I think, all year. The summer wasn't much. So status on farm, that kind of changed up our things a little bit and what we were doing in terms of silaging and opening the pit and stuff with the cows. They were up at the back of the houses and we got a really good stretch out of that grass. Kept them happier for longer than I had thought. Dry matter went through the roof, increased, so they were fuller. We're on 3.5 kilos a meal, so they just got a bit of silage every now and then, our bale silage. We dropped one out in the field there in the middle of the week, and we threw one out there last night. So cows are more than happy. Production wise, we're doing about 17.5 litres, which seems to be quite stable. Even when we drop the milking on a Sunday evening, they dip a little bit and then they bounce back up to that, so which is fantastic. Solids were over 5%. Butterfat were floating somewhere between 5.08 and 5.2, depending, I think, maybe on when the silage goes in or how hard we push them clean out of paddock. Protein is, you get paid more for your protein than you get paid more for a kilogram of protein than a kilogram of butterfat. Protein has been over 4 for weeks now at this stage, and it's staying over 4. Our last reading was 4.39, I think, or 2 readings ago maybe, and it came down a little bit. But absolutely delighted with that. Cell count is up and down a little bit. I got a text message yesterday morning from Message Genetics that do our milk recording. So there's 4 cows that have quite high cell count. So we'll pull them out for a couple of days and see if our cell count drops. They're showing no signs of mastitis, as in cords in their milk or anything. So we'll just do a bit of investigating there. The kicker yesterday afternoon, we gave the meal to the couple of weaker or lighter calves that we had brought home ages ago. One of the dairy heifer calves that had got a burst of pneumonia when we were dosing and weighing the calves there a couple of videos back. She was really shook after it. We got her home with the others, given a meal. We were on the paddock in front of my mum's house now for a while. Have a well grazed down there with the lambs and they were doing okay. She hadn't got any sicker, but she probably had some permanent damage done to her lungs. Anyway, she died Friday night. Went out to feed him yesterday and Thursday night. Went out to feed him yesterday and she was dead in the paddock. She lay down and curled up to sleep and didn't wake up.
If this calf was still in the shed with me in the spring, we'd be giving her Precision Microbes probiotic to help her along in her recovery. Because they're outside, you're kind of limited to what you could do. So I contacted them. We kind of have a management plan in place now. See how it goes. Joe's going to update you.
Look, sickener, I don't know, in the back of my head, you might have half expected it because she had responded to treatment, but she was just moping around, wasn't starting to put weight back on and recover fully, so there probably was a bit of permanent damage there.
From farmer media and other farmers on social media, we have noticed how this year's weather obviously has had such a bad effect on calves and their thrive, and there's been an increase in pneumonia and lungworm, that type of thing. I personally find it an absolute sickener after all the care was given to them in the spring, and you intended to have her in your herd for the next, 15 years, and now gone.
We'll just take that one on the chin. Rest of the calves are doing okay. The lighter calves are in the bunch with her. They're after improving significantly since we brought home and kept them on their own. I won't say too loudly, but we'll probably do a little bit of rain, just a little bit. It's going to come, I think, next week. It's just that time of the year now that you're trying to organise for the winter ahead and see where you are with your stocking rate and what we're going to do with cows, etc. It's all going that front. Going to the cinema today, which is good, off farm, with Myrna and her friends for her birthday. Hope all's good with everyone. Try it on.
Have just stumbled across this, I don't know what do you call it, is that a falcon or buzzard or something, I don't know. Anyway, dogs are in a bit of a standoff with I don't know why it's so low down. Must be injured or something. Right there, big man. Oh, leave him alone. You gonna fly away or do something? You alright? Yeah, good lad. He's after running away there into the ditch, I don't know how. See that Rosie, no, don't go in there. Him or her, I don't know. I'm not too good with the old birds. I presume he's injured or something if he's sitting down there. So mind Rosie. Live man.
Morning everyone, it's Sunday morning, the 22nd of September. It's just after 8 o'clock there, so 8:15. So you can see the cows are coming in. Very important day in our house today. Most importantly, it's Myrna's birthday. She's 9, her baby is 9. So we had a birthday party yesterday, good afternoon, with the buddies from school and from football. So we went to the cinema. I went to see a rather forgettable animated film. Normally loved them, but fell asleep and just, yeah, it was so bad. But anyway, the kids had a really good time. How are you, cow? And yeah, Myrna had a really good day. She overindulged on chocolate cake and sweets, and of course got sick last night. She was in bed. I was unconscious of the word, didn't hear any of it. So
The mammy wasn't in too good a form at 1 o'clock in the morning, scrubbing vomit off the carpet and the mattress, I tell you.
oh, that's brilliant. Yeah. If she gets it back outside, she'll do well. Everyone's good forward this morning. Getting these cows milk now, because then it's all roads to Ballinkill for Oscar's under 13 final at 12:30. So yeah, excited to see that. Oh, we'll go and cheer our loudest and proudest for Oscar. What else is on today? Oh yeah, my brother Owen is playing in junior hurling final in Ockram. Same time, I think 12 o'clock, 12:30 or something with Kiltegan. So best of luck to them boys. Hope to bring it home. That'd be a super achievement for Owen. He's a now lad like myself, so be great for them to get across the line. Yeah, Sunday it is very, very overcast, as you can see. There's rain forecast. It's going to come at some stage. Maybe not huge amounts, but the temperatures have dropped a bit. So the change is it's more like autumn now than it was all last week.
Herd hierarchy, absolutely baiting each other to get in to be milked first. I'm not needed anymore, so I was on baking duty for the birthday cake. Train them well when they're young and they just take over and you don't have to do anymore. I'll give you a quick summary that Joe won't be able to give because he talks for 10 minutes about football. They won the match. We went into the town for dinner afterwards to join the team. Great all day. We're leaving for the under 13 celebration meal without the under 13 player. Great parenting there, Joe. Thank you, good sir. This is the first multi-species field we ever sowed.
Yeah, so lots of clover, some chicory left over, there's plantain. Obviously we've lots of ducks and lots of ragworts. Chicory's almost gone, the plantain's hanging in there. Clover's still doing a job, but it hasn't been a year for clover. Really only got going in the last 2.5 months, which is far from ideal obviously. It doesn't start growing as early as grass. It needs warmer soils, it needs 10 or 11 degrees in soils, whereas grass will generally kick off if soil temperatures are 6. And because of the bad weather, very little sunshine, cold, rain.
Just wasn't the year if it was going to grow. We've had good hits on other years.
Oh yeah, and that's just not here, that's been across the board. I think by and large everyone has been quite disappointed with the way their clover has gone this year.
These girls are mad for a fresh break now. They know their routine, they're not expecting to go in for milk and they're not walking towards the gap in the hedge. They know they're getting a strip. Hello, honey patch. There's a whole field of grass, girls. Hello, unicorn. How are you? We're just out after coming back from the under 13 celebratory dinner after their win. Our second lad Oscar's on the team, and also celebrating Myrna's birthday. There's Oscar's beef suckler cow Honey, and her calf Honey Patch is confidently by himself all the way over there. Anytime she gives a roar at him, he'll come. Getting big and bold, and And the reason why farmers always do really well in Ireland's Fittest Family, look at the grip strength on that. I need to do more a heavy bucket carry and my grip strength is awful. I'll be first off on the hang tough. What are you doing with them?
Don't let them get.
Step back to start. Why are you calling them over to me?
I didn't touch it to do anything to them. This is the first time they came over here. Hold on to that bucket.
Oh, you're shaking the bucket like they were to follow you.
Yeah, no, I'm going to let them in here now. Come on, boy.
These are some big ass lambs.
Alan, where you
I thought you wanted me to move out of the way.
Yeah. Hold on to that.
Where are you saying now? Where you go?
We're walking away from the gate.
Hey, lammies.
Oh,
How are you? So you'll remember back in March we got these lambs. We started feeding them in the downstairs bathroom, me and the kids, and then I moved them to the shed. We got one of those ad lib feeders. It's been going great. Now they're outside, they're just in trouble. The lambs got precision microbes, probiotic as well. The beef calves across the road, another routine. To see us coming after we've been in with the lambs. This is all we have going for sale then? Just these in this fit? I thought it was more for something.
well, this is just the bulls. Well, there's one Hereford bull. He's with some of the smaller heifers there. He's just too small. There's no point selling him.
So these 16 are definitely going?
Yep. I don't know. There's 36. Morning, everyone. It's Monday morning, the 23rd of September. It's just after 8 o'clock there. Finished milking the cows in early this morning after only once a day milking yesterday. Cows are in good form. We're going back out the grass there now. We had a cracking day yesterday. We had Merlin's birthday, which was super. 3-day celebration, so that's always good. Turned 9, so it was just brilliant. And then we had a win in Oscar's under 13 final. Yeah, phenomenal performance. We were 13 points down at half time. It wasn't looking good at all, playing against a strong wind. We got a goal at the deck to win it and win by 2 points. So everyone was ecstatic. And Oscar had a super second half. Really came into the game. It was fantastic. Did a bit of food and Jermaine's afterwards for the team. Yeah, really good day at Clubfoot. So Monday morning now, Fiona's an X-ray this afternoon on his knee. Hopefully that's going to come back saying everything is healing up well and he can slowly ease back into a bit of exercise and a bit of training. He's mad to get going again. Yeah, just go home for breakfast now and make a plan for the week and what we're going to do and drive it on.
You get a day off school in our house when it's your birthday, so the girls joined Fionn for the trip to Dublin for his x-ray, and we did an hour or two shopping and then went to visit my parents who live in Dublin. Happy birthday to you! Oscar didn't want to come, he wanted to go to school. It's 6 o'clock, we're back home and back on cow duty. Do you want me to get out?
We will be getting in some calves over the weekend now. The bull calves have finished grazing where they are, so they need to come into the shed. We're going to sell them next week.
On our way to move the beef calves now, across the road from the main farm, get them into the shed, feed them meal for the next few weeks, get them nice and fattened up before they go off.
To the sales.
To the sales.
We forgot to bring the girls, didn't realise we had to, but sure we'll manage now. The neighbours, 2 bulls, a limousine and a black limousine that Joe said doesn't exist, but they have one in my college. But he's probably in Angus.
Come on, cows. Come on, girls. Ho! 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 It's Tuesday, the 20-something of September. 6 o'clock here getting in the cows. They're there in the distance somewhere. Come on, girls. It's slow rising this morning. I'm going to get the milk now and get the lambs off to the butcher. Alright, so I'm here. Very much out of breath. with our lambs in the trailer. 2 loaded handy. One escaped down there a bit, gone back loaded, and then the Suffolk, wild as they always are. I'm around it on there for a second or two, but anyway, in now. So I'm going to have to try and tag him. When I say try, I can't find my lamb tagger, so I'm going to do something else. But we'll get them tagged and get them over to the butchers. So just here at the butchers now, where we got the Wagyu heifer killed there a couple of weeks ago. So in a queue, there's probably a lot of cattle going in this morning now. So hopefully we'll get these lambs in no butter. Come on, guys. That Suffolk weighs nothing at the catcher to throw her into the trailer. I thought should be heavier, but the others should be alright. Go on, lads, go on. Shh, go on. Up. So Tuesday evening, 20 to 4 or something. Up here getting in the cows. I was moving the fence this morning. They had left a lot of grass behind them, so kept them a bit tighter today. Hence they're giving out. But just from where I'm standing here at the gate now, looks like they've done a better job. So we'll zoom in over here. We'll give them the rest of that there now this evening. Keep them happy. Keep them pushing on. Come on, cows. The glorious sunshine again. It's after warming up into a nice day. Apple Star saying hello. Yeah, Apple Star, good girl. So I was booking in our empty cows for sale on Friday. My local WhatsApp group have different options going on with their empty cows. Some are fattening, some are milking once a day until dry off. We're getting tight for grass. Don't have extra silage, don't really have extra feeding space for them either, and are a little bit under pressure for nitrates, so going to offload them cows now to go straight out of the parlour. They're worth what they're worth. So I'm not a beef farmer. Ellen's more the beef farmer in ours to help. So I'm not a beef farmer. Feeding cows, fattening cows is just my thing. So they're going to go on Friday and we'll see how we get on straight out of the parlour. See how they go. Getting all the attention this evening because I'm standing here making videos while the cows drink a bit of water before they walk down. Come on, we're nearly there. Ellen's on her way up. She's going to move on to where she's practicing for college on Friday. So that's too much practice. Be grand.
Temporary fence practicing for my exam on Friday in Kildalton. Very straight.
Temporary fence practice. Well, there's no neighbours around to comment on it. Like one day I had, so you're alright. So we are in a soil moisture deficit, as I've said in a few videos, and this is a prime example of it. You can see out here in the field, grass is nice and green and everything looks to be 100%. But you come in closer to the ditch and you can see our very tall trees are taking all the moisture, and Ellen is really struggling now to get this pigtail into the ground. The grass is brown, dying off, like it's after been burnt off or something.
Can you get it down there or by hitting the stone or something?
Just pure moisture. You'll probably get the stone because you've got it in at the start. Yeah, the stone there.
Stone there, okay.
Go anymore, then there's a... If it starts to go and then stops, you've hit something.
Just one more and then hook it on?
Well, no, we'll need a couple more. I would like 2 more.
Little.
So it's blackberry season. Ellen is having the first taste. Good.
Yeah, lovely. Some bigger ones back there. So when you were little culty children going around on the farm,
yeah,
did you just go around and eat these?
Of course we did, yeah.
Did your mum make jam and stuff?
Not out of the wild ones. She made blackcurrant jam.
Blackcurrant?
Yeah, from bushes in the garden, but not
blackberries.
Yeah, no blackberries. Yeah, no, not didn't make jam. You never like there was always loads to eat, but you'd be forever trying to get a bucket to make jam. Like, should we eat them too much?
There's loads of them.
I know.
Remember when we were in Greece and they were like blackberries and blueberries, like they were so exotic.
I know.
They were giving us, we were laughing, going, yeah, we have to
to grow in the ditch. Yeah, but the fine line. As soon as it gets wet now, and the insects will be out and have them destroyed.
You buy them in the shop, so they only last like a day or two in the fridge.
I know, yeah. They're super tasty. We get the girls out tomorrow to have some.
Are the cows not going to be going mad trying to go over here?
No, it's crab apples day one. Morning everyone, I had my cows in the field up there. Got them out as I thought. I went and moved the fence, but they've decided to help themselves onto this paddock on the way down. So, naughty cows and a naughty Joe. Morning delayed now. Thanks very much, ladies. Run them up now and get them in for milking. Okay, so we had wire on our fence lane and everything down all over the place, and I realised what the problem is. Some of my neighbours' sucklers are in. That'd drive the cows wild, alright. You are not meant to be here.
Honey sisters.
Of course, our girls are in no panic to go anywhere now. They wouldn't mind, but they left an ocean of grass behind them from the break that they got last night. Come in here and heads down like they haven't been fed. Cows should drive you crackers. Go on, girls. Don't know how many neighbours' cows got in. They haven't been in months and months. So we'll explore now on the way back down the lane. I didn't notice anything when I was on the way up. Sure it was dark, so could have missed something. We'll see now in the daylight on the way back down. They generally will isolate themselves from the cows and stay back away, so we might be able to get them back in handy enough. If I can get these milkers moving. Come on, girls, come on. How? Shh. How? So this is obviously meant to be up. Didn't notice it on the way up in the dark. And more wires down, the cows are gone into another fresh break of grass. Oh, this morning just keeps giving. I'm going out there now once I realise they hit a ditch. What is this? Come on, girls, get out. Some of our dumbasses had to come into the neighbours instead of walking down the lane. You know what they're meant to do? Boys. It's the cows helping themselves again. I'm gonna go down here now and see what the crack is with wires. Finally getting them back out onto the lane. Unfortunately, our neighbours' 2 cows are still with them. They seem to have no regard for the electric fence wires, so could be more issues before we get them down to the yard. Oh, grant me patience. Come on! Every bite of this grass they eat is 1 bite less they'll have on the next round, and 1 bite closer to the shed for the winter. Plowing through every wire in the place. They don't give a shit. And bring my egots with them.
I annoyed Joe Moore by pointing out there shouldn't be a gate there in the first place, should be a fence.
It's just gone 8 o'clock. First row cows on. We'll be close to finishing milking now. We'll have a busy morning ahead. Kevin and the boys are coming in to spread slurry and stuff. Won't be too long before we're here, so yeah, chasing our tail a bit now. Look, we'll drive it on. Cows. So found where the neighbours' cows have got in. Currently trying to get them back out.
We know how this feels. Our heifers got across the river to our neighbours twice during the summer. I often think our neighbour must think we're mental being so in love with Honey, but she's rare on our farm, so it's rare is wonderful. Even though he has loads of versions of her siblings and stuff, she's still rare to us, and aren't they gorgeous?
So I shoved that stump of a tree that had fallen down that was in the field there up at the front loader just to patch the gap for now. I'll ring my neighbour and see if he'll find something inside. Thursday morning, about 20 to 6. It's wet, a bit cold. Joe's feeling old, so we're taking the tractor to get the cows. Rosie out in front leading the way. There, Rosie. Morning everyone, it's the 26th of September, Thursday morning, just walking down the football field here now to get our lame cow. Our hoof trimmer's coming in this morning. We have 5 cows to hoof trim. Pressure washer's landing this morning. Ellen's getting the parlour cleaned up, tip-top shape. What else is going on? We had Kevin Taylor in yesterday doing slurry. So we've all the tanks emptied now before the closing date on the 1st of October. Contacted our neighbour, so he's going to patch that hole where his cows got in. And we have 11 out of our 13 empty cows going to the market tomorrow. They're going to be collected sometime tomorrow morning early and brought. The other 2, one is a lame cow that's down here now, and she needs more time to get ready or to get right. And the other is that heifer that had, we think her embryo is dead. She's showing no signs of heat or anything yet. She's still milking away. She's very small as well, so we're probably going to milk her on until cows go dry. We'll just see how she goes. So yeah, busy morning. Drive it on. So our last video, this lady, she was extremely lame on a back foot and on the front foot. So I just left her down here in the field. Knew that with a bit of rest and time, her and pressure off from walking in and out would help significantly. So as you can see, she's bearing weight on her hind foot now. She's, a lot better. But the hoof trimmer, like I said, is coming in this morning. So we're going to get her pedicured and taken care of. Probably end up putting a shoe on this hind foot at the back here and maybe something on the front, and we'll just get her a bit closer to the house. She's dried off now, sort of self-dried off. You can see her bag is slackened off a bit there now, so we're just going to give her more time. She's been down here in the bottom of the football field on her Tobler for the last couple of weeks, enjoying life, just grazing whatever grass and enjoying her holiday. So she's much improved. Good cow.
Good morning, it's Friday the 27th of September. Today I have my two practical exams in Kildalton Agricultural College, how to hook up a water chock and how to do temporary fencing. So I ran over the temporary fencing with Joe real quick the other day and he went and bought extra chock supplies and we practiced that last night. Good to go.